New York City. I'm out here with Keno Benz.
You out here?
We out here in New York City.
Early start.
The city that never sleeps, that never lets me sleep. But I did get some sleep last night.
Yeah, like maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a bad. But it was a good 4 hours. I felt good about it. So we out here. So someone said he fine. You know. You think I'll be hanging around like ugly people? Yeah, look at me. I'm ugly as fuck. Hugs from Germany. Big mixtape. Hit me up with voice memo. I don't know what the hell that means. Anyway, I'm headed to Elvis Duran right now. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it. Got my mans out here.
We out here. Heavy.
Heavy.
Heavy hitters. Heavy hitters, baby. It's Monday morning.
Monday morning. I'm trying to do vocal warm-ups. Fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing. Anyway, he tracking your Instagram. Who tracking my Instagram? Track my Instagram. I don't care. I'm in New York City. I'm on 7th Ave and West 15th Street. Find me. Come holla at your boy. We got France in here. We got China. We said some Chinese. I cannot understand those language, those things. They look like little houses. Don't do my vocal warm-ups last. They last as long as they need to. I'm just trying to wake up, get my voice talking and going and strong. And here's New York City though. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I still want to meet them hot dogs.
You still want to eat them hot dogs, right?
On the street. Keno never eats them hot dogs. Ever.
Them shits will run your belly. Depends on how your stomach is though. If you have a strong stomach.
It's getting better.
Yeah, because them shits will make you shit it. Days.
I can't stop shit, you know.
Days.
Where are you? I'm in New York City. In this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city that I love very much. And yeah, headed to do Elvis Duran, which is an honor. He's an amazing person. He's like the Casey Kasem, you know. We lost Casey Kasem. You remember Casey Kasem in the morning?
Yeah. So, go with that situation.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, anyway, seriously, when are we coming to Holland, they said?
Holland? Next
Holland,
year.
Amsterdam.
We're going to do Europe tour soon.
Keno don't smoke any weed, though.
Smoke mariganja.
He don't smoke any mariganja. He don't do it. He don't like it. I've never seen Keno smoke in my life. Maybe no.
Yeah,
I don't even think it one time.
But I do, but just like in a respectful way, no?
Yeah, no, he do it like, you know, if he's like in St. Kitts and on the beach and
then when I go back home,
you catch a lobster.
you go back home, different vibes.
You do have lobsters in St. Kitts, right?
Yeah.
Like the good Caribbean, no claws,
no salt.
Not salty, natural.
It's
like
just natural. You don't even have to
just
add
good
salt.
meat.
It's
yeah,
just natural from the seed.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, that's that real seafood shit right there.
Island vibes.
Island vibes. We are island boys. He's a St. Kitts boy. I'm a Florida Keys boy. He never been to the Florida Keys.
Never been to the
Keys. I should have taken you there. I took the wrong people there last time. I said, go home.
Yeah, man, that chick.
You gonna sit there? You gonna
disrespect?
You gonna no. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Play that shit. I used to want to be you. Yo, you don't want to be me.
It's a tough job.
Yeah, these boots were made for walking, and that's just what they do. Maybe one of these boots someday will walk all over you.
He's a funny cat.
Also, Elvis was watching your Instagram post yesterday. Oh, that's cool. they're so happy that I'm looking happy. Do I look happier after my last
Situation? Yeah,
I guess, you know, we're going to talk about all that on Elvis. Any questions you guys have, you're going to hear about it on this interview, because I'm a very candid, open person about my life and things that I've been through. Sorry, I got to do my hair a little bit. Do a screenshot with my boy.
Morning movements.
Morning movements. All right, much love, guys. I got to go. feel like that, I ain't sure she'll be sooner or later. Oh, oh. I see you falling. Can't think about your nights with him, wearing nothing but the moonlight. The fear comes and stepping in over to my house, but I don't need this pressure. You're my greatest stressor. Pennies on my bed, where they come from. Show up uninvited, messing up my vibes with all the things that you pretend you want. Look at you falling. Do you even know what you're falling for? I see you falling. You're trading my heart for some fool's gold. Oh, do you even know what you're falling for? Yeah. Hey, this song is called Dearly Departed. I got everything, but you don't seem to want it, to want it. Why don't you practice what you preach, cause this ain't fair, this ain't fair. I give you everything, but you think something's missing. What's missing? Maybe a few pounds. Why don't you practice what you preach, cause this ain't fair, this ain't fair. Dearly, dearly, I know you feel lost. Dearly, dearly, I know that you're gone. Let's bring it up. When are you coming home? Finish what you started. Dearly departed. Oh no, this ain't what you wanted. Dearly departed, dearly departed. And I got all this stuff, but you, shit. Sorry, cussing. Ooh. And I got all this stuff, but you think something's missing. What's missing? Why don't you practice what you preach, cause this This ain't fair. This ain't fair. Oh, I know you play these games and we both know I like it. I like it. Why don't you practice what you preach? Cause this ain't fair. This ain't fair. Dearly, dearly, I know you feel lost. Dearly, dearly, I know that you're gone. When are you coming home? Finish what you started. Dearly departed. Dearly departed. Say what you wanted. Dearly departed. Dearly departed. Finish what you started. Dearly departed. Say what you wanted. Dearly departed. Dearly departed. Sky, the sky, and all right. Doing it something, doing it right, and chimney. Air is so skinny. Scratch easy, scratch sing. To the jitterbug, out of the scratch man in the chimney. Elvis so sexy. Ending words running tango. Singing gently, jangle. Flowing like the feathers fall. It looks like muskrat. Thank you so much. I don't have a choice.
Anyone would ever find a song.
I just decided to wing it.
Well, no, that's the best.
But I play that song every night. It's been trying to like get me through, like when people make fun of me about my weight or whatever, I say, Aaron's so skinny.
Elvis is sexy.
Because,
Don't forget that was a good one.
Yeah, that was the second one. But
sure
the actual lyric is Sammy's so skinny.
God, I forgot what that song was about. So, your mom played it for you when you were a kid, or how?
No, I was listening to a radio station and I found it one day, and I grew up listening to Horse with No Name.
Right.
I love
70s.
You can do magic. Like, actually, the reason why I discovered it is because every time I try to run away from Hollywood, I would get in my cars and I would drive across the United States of America and run back home to Florida. And I would put on America and drive across America.
Right. It's what perfect driving
and
song.
listen to the whole album America.
Right.
And put it in and listen to it on repeat, driving across America.
Bugs the shit out of me is kids. I hate saying kids today because it makes me sound like
I'm a kid.
a lot of young people today don't know of one song that came out before they were born. not knowing that's the foundation of the music they're listening to now. I mean, you listen to any Kendrick Lamar will tell you, well, their music's based on a foundation of music that was recorded and written long before we were born.
Well,
and
the
it's
chords,
so important to know
chords
that.
actually for Muskrat Love have been used for maybe we'll be at a bar, we'll drive a
Same
funky
chords.
car. Yeah,
Right.
so they inspired that. There's quite a few other ones. Yeah.
It just drives me
I
nuts.
just taught myself. I don't know chords. I play the piano. I'm a pianist. But
Have you ever taken a lesson?
I have.
Because they say taking a lesson will ruin it for you. 'Cause it's
I've
just better.
taken lessons by ear though.
It's better. Well, then that's what it is. It's better to play by ear and
But
not
then,
take a lesson.
But then I learned chords and how to chart music. I know how
Right.
to score and chart music like Quincy Jones.
When I was a kid, I could play piano beautifully, but when I took lessons, it ruined it. I couldn't play it because I learned someone else's way.
Yeah, I learned just by ear and just because it was my outlet when like my parents. Thank you. We're divorcing.
Why are you crawling on the floor? They crawl on the floor to bring. It's like Game of Thrones. Can you be down on one knee, please, when you have to down my water?
No, please don't. I already got denied.
You did great. How long are you in New York? What are you doing while you're here?
I'm leaving on a plane right after this back home to Tampa.
Oh, really? Get out. It's good to go home, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go cast anything fishing right when I get home.
So is that where you go to get away from it all? A boat away from shoreline?
Yeah, I don't
It's kinda
have
nice,
I don't
isn't
have
it?
a boat yet, but I'll get there.
Well, there's plenty of boats to borrow. It's better to borrow someone else's boat. Boats are
No. I
You
wrote
need a
the
boat?
boats. Yeah, I actually wrote a song about my father who passed away 8 weeks ago called Champion.
Right. You get a boat?
Well, he was a professional boat racer and he never lost a race.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so I called the song Champion. So I said, always run the race, always hide the chase, leave them in the dust when they wave that flag. You were my champion. Yeah.
I saw a
And then
video.
he saved my life when I was 5 years old. I drowned in a pool. And the second verse goes, drowning in the memories, remembering the day you saved my life, pulled me out of tragedy. I'm drawn to the dark, but I see your light.
Do you remember that day when you were 5 years old?
I traveled through through these outer fields, and I remember seeing myself as a baby, looking at the dark. But there was light on the other side, so I could see myself as a baby in dark and light. That's why I say I'm drawn to the dark, but I see your light. You resuscitate.
Wow.
See?
When I was 5 years old, and I was declared dead already for 15 minutes in the back of an ambulance. And I was supposed to have neurological disorders and not even be able to speak for the rest of my life.
Wow.
I guess you proved them wrong.
Something happened up there, I don't know.
We saw a video of you in your mom's closet, looking at her clothes. What was that?
Oh, no, she was giving me all my old plaques.
Was that what it was?
And the Michael Jackson the letter that Michael Jackson wrote me to thank me for being part of his song "What More Can I Give" that I
Right.
did with him.
Right.
And then the bad jacket that I have from him.
Wow, you still have that. I didn't see that part of the video.
Yeah, I still have that.
That's so cool. Michael Jackson, he did okay. We started the show with Black and White today. Yeah, everything's going on in Virginia.
That's smart. That's one of my favorite songs, actually.
It's a great song. So,
How are you?
you got questions for Aaron? We're about to go on in 1.5 minutes.
1.5
I still can't believe you did over 500 performances of You're Fantastic.
500 performances. I've sold 65 million records in my career.
It's more than you did, Elvis. You sold 65 million. I have sold one
I
fucking
just want to
album.
make sure my hair looks okay.
At the end of the day, it's about your hair.
At the end of the day.
We didn't have to push the dump button when you said the word shit.
I have a there we go.
You said the word shit, we had to hit the dump button. We still live in a world where we have to hit a dump button. Can you believe
Good.
that?
I was crying.
Well, I know, but
I'm
we should-
crying because of the emotions of what I'm going through, so I
So-
can't help it. And
No.
I was like,
It's called raw emotion. That's the thing. We've had artists come on. Man, I'm going to say this for the air. I'd rather have this on the air.
yeah, you can.
I'd rather say
I'm gonna cry again.
Remember when Weird Al?
if you do, you cry. If you don't, you don't.
Well,
I just can't imagine
Started 10
not cry. When your body tells you to cry, you're supposed to cry.
Isn't it
Karen.
sad though that you know I got that.
It is sad. It's awful. It fucking sucks. It sucks.
She punched me on the way up.
Not like that.
Yeah.
She shouldn't punch you.
Sure.
I don't know. She should punch you in your heart, punch you in your face.
Right here in my hiatal hernia. I had the surgery.
Really? Okay, here we go. Let's make some sense of all this.
Yes, sir. Hi, everybody. Tune in right now. Elvis Duran. Follow my tweets. Go to my tweet right now. I'm serious. You got 4 seconds. 3, 2.
So you just heard a very, 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 very raw, honest performance from Aaron Carter. Now he's in here, and he's continuing being raw and honest. That's
Thank you,
cool.
Elvis.
You know what? If you're going to live a lie and cover up all your hate or your sadness, all your everything, you're going to explode. You have music to get that out with.
I have the music, and I actually, the fans really too. And I actually put up a tweet. I can't remember verbatim exactly what it said, but I'm pretty good with my memory. It said something along the lines of, I want to thank all the people, you know, who support me and the ones who don't, because you motivate me.
Nice to hear.
Yeah.
You know, even the ones that don't like me, you still motivate me, because you're watching me and you're on my Instagrams and my lives and you're commenting, whether it's good or bad. I'm reading it all, and people are like, don't focus on the negative, but I'm like, but you can always turn a negative into a positive.
Well, see, we have that struggle here. Everyone who is on social media has that struggle. When you see these hateful things come across, how do you process it, or do you ignore
How
it?
do I process
Well,
it?
how do you process it? Obviously, you started by telling us you actually use it as fuel for your engine.
Yeah, I'll go right to my laptop. I'll open up Ableton or Logic. I'm using mostly Ableton as my DAW for producing music.
Oh my God, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a program to make music in.
Okay,
So
go.
kind of like you have your program over there to, you know, run the shows, but you kind of do everything on the fly.
I don't know how that works either.
Yes.
Anyway, so you have the fuel of negativity coming over your social media, and there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
You can't get away from it unless you just turn it off. So you decide to read it and use it as fuel, and you open your laptop.
Yeah, I mean, even last night, I started writing a song about my previous relationship, and sitting in bed, just.
Yeah, and it's eating away at you even as you sit here. It really it sucks. The
Yeah.
pain friggin' sucks when you feel like you're rejected. Is that the word? Well, how do you feel?
I don't know.
What is the word? Maybe you need to define what that word is. What is it that keeps you so sad about it?
Misunderstood.
Okay. That's the worst thing in the world, is to be misunderstood.
Misinterpreted.
So what happened? I mean, if you want to talk about it.
With the relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah. I came out about, you know, my history and that I'm attracted to men and women equally.
You
know?
said I'm bisexual.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And whatever that may mean now, you know, the last 5 relationships I've been with girls, you know.
Right.
But I just can't live a lie.
Isn't that weird that someone gets mad at you for being honest? It's like, how can we go through life not being honest? If I'm not honest with myself and you, then what's this all about? You got to be honest. And
It's hypocrisy.
It is, and people need to appreciate your honesty. You know what?
Especially the one that claims that they love you.
Exactly. So you said, look, I'm bisexual. I'm attracted to women and men. I don't blame you. Guys are hot.
And I didn't say you're a good-looking silver fox. Like,
Look at that. But then you look at Bethany and Danielle.
and they're gorgeous women. I mean, I would date either one of them. Like, you know, like
You would
I got
date
to know
everyone.
you.
Aaron would date each and every one in this room if he liked you.
I like the caveat. Once
Yeah, there has to be a mutual respect.
And you like
And-
me, and so I met my ex-girlfriend on Instagram.
Right.
She DM'd me and said, "Hey, I'm a photographer.
Right.
I want to shoot you." And I looked at her picture. I thought she was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I FaceTimed her. I was on the other side of the country. She was in California, and I FaceTimed her for like 3 days, and said, "Hey, I'm gonna focus on you, and when I get home, I would like to take you to dinner."
And it began.
And I took her to Moon Shadows.
That's a stripper bar, isn't it?
It's actually an escort club. No, I'm just kidding. It's the Bunny Ranch. I ran into Lamar there.
How romantic. We took her out in an all game. You know what? Here's what's difficult about being tossed aside by other people. They are still on their path trying to learn about themselves, and in doing so, they can cause some destruction with other people. And it's hard to remember that, and you don't want to give them the credit. Hey, I don't want to give her credit for dumping me. She dumped me. Screw that. She's on this journey. She's got to find herself, and let's hope she does. But unfortunately, you're hurt from it.
You know what? I have a lot of admiration, actually, to be honest, for her parents.
Mm-hmm.
Her parents, Tony and Julie, and they're great people. And she's a good person too. It's just she didn't accept what I was gonna say, and she left me.
Time.
So I'm just.
You need time. Everyone needs. She needs time.
Do what I have to do.
I know you do. By the way, Aaron Carter is here. So much to talk about.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
And you know what? Keep in mind, and this is what this show tries to do, is even though all artists have their own journey and own path, own stories, their music is fueled and fired by the lives they're living. And this is Aaron's story. So you go online, you see people making fun of you, talking about the way you look.
Yeah, saying I have HIV, I have AIDS, I'm a meth head, I'm a crackhead.
Are you any of the above?
Do you think I am?
No, I know you're not, because you told me you're not.
I know, I don't. I'm sorry for questioning a question.
I don't think that.
But I mean.
But I also know.
I did this TV show called The Doctors,
mm-hmm.
and you're gonna see a huge reveal.
Okay.
And you're gonna see, everything.
The reason I bring this up is when people on social media, total strangers, say these things about artists and people that are in the light, it's not the same as having someone you trust saying the same thing to you. It's a whole different thing. And
what do you mean?
What I'm saying is that Danielle looked at me and said, I think you're on meth. If Bethany looked at me and said, are you feeling okay? It's one thing. If it's a total stranger out there who has no concern for the well-being of someone else, and they're making these accusations to you, they're nothing.
Elvis,
but after a while,
that's what's happening, and that's what's happening in my world, and it's been happening. I mean, I spent the last 10 years trying to work really hard on getting record deals, and I worked with numerous producers who brought me to record labels, and lots of people like Steve Rifkin didn't even want to talk to me.
I don't even know who that is. Who's that?
I think he was with
he's a record guy?
Atlantic Records or something like that. He didn't even want to talk to me. I saw him and he turned away and walked away from me.
Well, that's not.
And that was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years
ago. So who has
when
talked to you? Who is, other than you're here?
The man that believed in me. I mean, so I started the project off. I produce my music. I write my music. I have a co-producer, Michelle Lindgren, and then I have a team of writers that I work with. My best friend, Lake Street Louie. His real name is Taylor Helgeson, and then we have Melanie Fontana, John Asher, myself, and then Lindgren, my co-producer. He also does some writing.
You're doing all the right things.
I have a team. Yeah, I have a team of people, and it takes collaboration. You can't. A jack of all trades is a master of none. So don't think that you can do it on your own. Find a good team and stick with them.
Aaron, you're on one of the biggest morning shows in America right now, playing your music. You're doing the right things. You're doing the right thing.
And honestly, thank you so much, because
you're welcome.
No, I mean, I wasn't a radio guy back in the day. Like when I was a little kid. I mean, when I didn't get on the radio. It's taboo. Do you play anybody right now under the age of 15 besides Noah Cyrus?
I don't think so.
No. I can tell you that you don't.
I don't think we do.
I know that you don't.
How creepy you watch me play.
well, I mean.
Okay, and I got that. Look, when you're a kid performer, it's a different world.
It's taboo.
It's different. It's a different world.
It's a different world. I mean, Radio Disney and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There's a place for that. This isn't that. For some reason, it just isn't. But now, we heard you. You're in a whole different phase. This is a whole different you. This is a different performer than it was back in those days.
What did you think about my singing?
Well, look, here, I love your singing. I think you've got that velvety voice. The fact that you can play your own guitar while you're singing your own songs to me,
I just learned the Rihanna song last night.
Who knows how to do that? Like, I don't have people that I hang with that are that talented. I mean, look, I can't believe someone can build a building and it doesn't fall over. You know what I'm saying? People with your talent, people with your drive, keep the drive up. Amazing. That's why you're being interviewed on the show, because we want to hear more about you and what drives you.
Well, what drives me is things like The Power of Positive Thinking, like the book written by Norman Vincent Peale that
Right.
Joel Osteen takes all his references from. So Norman Vincent Peale wrote this book, and why some positive thinkers get powerful results.
Let me give you another one. Dale Carnegie. How to win friends and influence people is the most incredible, powerful, easy read. Powerful read.
I gotta find that. I might
Do it.
forget it, but
It's everywhere.
But make sure you guys remind me, my fans, please, or just bring me a book.
Bring me a book.
Okay, time is, unfortunately, with what we do, there's a time thing, and I hate that. I wish we had all day.
No, it's okay.
But let's talk about.
I got a time thinking like I'll quit, baby.
And I also learned. Oh, I like that. You can't fire me. I quit.
But you quit, but you're fired. Which one is it?
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Of course, the first single. This EP is called Love. It's available now. Aaron Carter, the EP. Please support our friend Aaron.
Thank you.
And understand that there were so many things I wanted to talk about today. We didn't get to. I didn't know you played over 500 performances in the Fantastics off Broadway.
We did.
The longest running show.
The longest running musical in history.
in history.
Yeah, and I did that show. I auditioned for it, and they declined me.
Right.
And then I said, give me notes. They gave me notes. Kathy Russell. Thank you so much, Kathy Russell, for believing in me, because when no one else did, she gave me an opportunity. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was an opportunity.
Absolutely.
To show that I could be accountable, I could show up on time, and I could be the star of a show eight times a week.
Okay. It wasn't your character's song, but sing my favorite song from Fantastics.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember the kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember when life was so tender and you were gentle and oh so mellow. Try to remember when life blah, blah, blah. Elvis.
I'll tell you what, that was fabulous. Aaron Carter.
I didn't sing that song.
I didn't-
That wasn't my role. That was El Gallo. Okay.
That wasn't his role.
That was El Gallo.
Okay. No,
That was the character. His name was El Gallo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that was one of my
El
favorite
Gallo.
songs of all time. There's just so much we got to talk about.
Let's go.
We're not going to talk about it now. We got to go. You got a plane to catch. I got a car to get into. It's like we got planes and cars. Aaron Carter, your story, we're going to keep an eye on everything. But let's not forget, it's really, truly about the honesty in the music. That's where it should always go back to.
Yeah, and you know what? To be honest with you, it's producing music, making it, creating it. It means so much to me. I mean, I remember watching when I did the House of Carter show with my family. I remember watching the first episode, and within 20 minutes, I saw my brother and his best friend making fun of me and my beats. Go, did you hear Aaron's beat? And they're laughing at me, and I'm sitting with all my friends in the living room watching this, and I'm like really embarrassed, and I'm like, why would you do that, And then there was this whole, thing that happened with the DUI and all that stuff, and then my brother had my number, and then he's like, if you need help, like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you don't even know me, Nick. You don't even talk to me. We see each other once or twice a year, and I'm keeping it real with you. And that's what it is. I love my brother. I always will love my brother, but you can't.
Do you think he loves you?
I think he loves me conditionally.
We all have our journey. We all have our path we're on. Let's just see where it goes. We all do.
We do, and I love my brother. It's all good, but at the same time, I have my path and my journey to focus on. And my music is real. It comes from me, and it comes from my same team. I'm the executive producer of my project. I got the creative control. I direct my videos. So it's all a part of my identity. I watched this documentary called Marley on Netflix, and it really struck a chord with me because, he did an interview and they go, so what's up with the hair and all that? This. this is my identity, man, is what he said. And when he said that, it clicked to me. I'm like, my identity is my music. And, you know, Bob Marley was a pick-me. He was a half black man, half white man that was picked on, and he was raised in St. Anne in Jamaica with no electricity, and then moved to, Kingston, in Jamaica. Is it Kingston?
This sounds like
right?
a fantastic...
In Trenchtown.
Sounds like a fantastic documentary.
Amazing. 2.5 hours. I mean...
There's something for everyone to take away, if you're a musician or not.
Musician or not.
You got to figure out your identity. It doesn't matter if you're...
It's about peace, unity, love, and that's what Bob Marley represented.
And we could use a little bit of that these days, don't you think?
I think we could use a lot of it, and that's why I've got love massively tattooed around my neck. That's why I've got a few carats of diamonds and gold. Shout out George the jeweler.
There it is.
This is, I designed this.
It's all love.
I created this.
Why is there a slash for the O in love and two
well,
dots above
well,
the
actually, I just did it to look cool, and then I found out from my fans that the way this is spelled means lion in Finnish.
Oh, really?
And it's on my neck too.
So you didn't know that when you did it that way?
No.
Isn't that funny how that works out?
That's so weird. Yeah. And
Aaron, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Go catch your plane. And thank you for opening up. And all artists that come on our show, be as open as Aaron Carter. That's all I can say. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Albert.
I hate that the clock is ticking.
You gotta do pictures.
I know, I hate that. Because we were supposed to break like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, were we?
Yeah. No, but we didn't because we just didn't. We couldn't. How can I turn that off?
I have to grab a photo with you and Elvis real quick.
Oh yeah, I gotta put it on my list.
What time is your plane?
9:30.
Your button.
Oh, shit.
Cola in there.
Is it really?
No.
No.